Good morning. Welcome to First Cup. It's August 28th, 2018. I'm Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. I got an eyelash like poking me in the eyeball. I don't like it. Oh, man. I hate when that happens. Ah, cat hair. So, in theory, this is my first day of vacation. And I'm up earlier than I am normally. I'm doing vacation wrong. Yeah, that's okay. I got a couple hours of work. I still have to pack. Although packing shouldn't be that bad. You know why packing isn't that bad anymore? Does my height actually vary from day to day? Packing isn't that bad because I have a list. Because I travel enough that I had to make a list of all the things that I had to do or pack or move or set or whatever before I leave. So I just print out that list and go through it. It's one of the nerdiest things that I do. It's pretty darn nerdy. But you know what? It works. It keeps me from forgetting stuff. And then I just need some clothes. Some workout clothes. I was going to go to the gym last night after I coached CrossFit, and then realized that by the time I had a home to start dinner, it was going to be 10 o'clock. And didn't want to do that. So I'm going to go today, which means I'll have one fewer workout this week, but that's okay. It is okay. It's okay. Ugh. My alarm went off at 5:30 and I tried to hit snooze and I missed. So it started doing all kinds of wonky things, so I had to get up at 5:30. What time is it now? I don't even know. 6:18. So got up, had some water, made my coffee, watched an episode of a sitcom on Hulu. Last Man Standing with Tim Allen. It's kind of funny. It's not great, but it's kind of funny. It's actually pretty similar to Home Improvement, now that I think about it. Not a surprise. He's been rather typecast. It's nice out. Windows are open. Crickets are chirping. It's actually a little warmer last night than it's been the last couple nights. Slightly different angle than the last couple days. I don't know. I'm not good at vacation. I don't know what it's like to have a 9-to-5 job, and when you leave work, you get to tune out and just not have to worry about it. I've never had that. That's not true. I had that, but I also had my own business growing up, the IT company I used to have. So for 6 months or so, maybe a little bit less, maybe 5 months, I was full-time with Staples. I even had some benefits. I don't remember what they were. They weren't that good. And I gave up that full-time status so I could do more IT. I don't know, from 5 days to 4 days to 3 days to 2 days to 0 days. Because when you're making $8.40 an hour, it doesn't take long to replace that income with billing out at $25 an hour, which is what I was billing out for IT back then. Well, those were some fun days. Those are some good memories. And I know at some point I'll look back on what's going on with whistlekick right now in a similar way. Fond memories. Oh my god. More samples game. You can't see them. They're right over there. So if you have never developed a product, you may not know that companies that make stuff, right? So it should be no secret that whistlekick, that whistlekick nor our competitors make much in-house. Very few companies make their own stuff at their own facility. The ability to make a thing and the ability to develop and market a thing are two very different skill sets requiring two different groups of talent. So when we're working with factories developing products, some of them get it. Some of them stink. It's like people or martial artists or martial arts instructors. Some of them get it. Some of them stink. Most of them are in the middle. But I opened this box from this one company. This company that was supposed to ship things in June. But they didn't because somebody got married. That was the only explanation I got. Somebody's brother got married. And so they finally shipped them. And I opened the box. And I was blown away. Now this is what was in this box. I don't expect these are going to be any of our primary product lines. But they're so good that I think we'll be able to move some. I'm really excited. We'll make some modifications. Get a final sample. I try to make modifications to everything. Everything that we do, everything that has a whistlekick name on it has to be better. It's always going to be better. And it's, frankly, it's going to cost more because of that. Because if you're buying a premium product, you're going to pay a price for it. We try to keep that reasonable. And honestly, most of what I'm focused on when we make something better is durability. So in the long run, it should cost you less. I mean, that's the hallmark of the sparring gear that we started with. It lasts so much longer that even though it costs a little bit more, you're paying less in the long run. And that feels like a good thing to do. It feels like a better way to operate. You know, if you could buy a $50,000 car and it would last you 40 years, that's an easy decision. Man, my eyelash or that cat hair or whatever is still driving me nuts. So here's what I think I'll say today. Sometimes you got to take care of what you got to take care of. One of the things that a lot of people tell me, you know, when it comes to vacations or whatever, people that have never worked for themselves or frankly even care about their job will tell me, oh, just shut off your phone. Just don't read your email. Just don't. Just don't. I don't care about what they have to say. They don't understand. They don't run a business. Sometimes you just got to find a way to find balance. And sometimes balance shifts. I'm pretty good at finding balance day to day between time for myself and time for movement, whether that be martial arts or the gym or whatever, and time for work. But when I'm on vacation, all of those things still play a factor. The balance is just different. The time for myself is much greater. The time for work is much lower, smaller. So as long as everything is being addressed, sometimes you put things on autopilot. Sometimes you pay more than the minimum payment on a credit card. Sometimes you don't. I guess that's probably the best analogy. You're still meeting your obligations. But sometimes you just have to regroup. So when it comes to the next few days, I will be regrouping as it relates to work by spending the time doing things I don't get to do as much, like wander and walk. Go to CrossFit in another country. All right. I'm fully expecting to do these the next few days. They may not be this early. They will probably be from hotel rooms or cars or whatever, but that's how it's going to be. So I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.